Right, hello guys, and welcome to a little gem. This is Kunston Farms. For those of you that don't know, this map was originally on the very the first ever farm sims that came out, back in the days of 13 and all them. This is a little gem of a map. I got this from King Mods. I didn't know it had been released. It's been released by a group of people. So yeah, this is a nice little gem. This does bring back some memories of my early days in farm sim. So I'm really glad I found this one. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just trying to untangle my mouse. It's a bit tight for some reason. I've got to change it to where it is to bring it round. It's around the front of the PC instead of around the back of the PC, and it got a bit caught. Yeah, I used to play this in the early days of farm sim. Oh, it's such a great map. It really is a good map. It's not very big. Let's just go to the map. It is position farming ready. It's not the biggest map in the world, but the fields are quite large, some of them. I think there's a total of 22, 23, 24 fields. And they vary in sizes from sort of your really big ones down to your little dinky ones. Got horses on the map, which is there. These are your sell points down here. There's only a couple of sell points. There is no cows, and there is no sheep, and there is no chicken, but we do have horses. Sorry, we do have cows. Sorry, there is cows. Sorry, not horses. It's cow barn. My mistake. You do have cows on the map. Let's just visit that, and that is down here. And this is your cow barn. This is your cow area down here. Miles away from the main farm, but you can always have a farm down here if you wanted to. You could move the operation down to this area and have your little cow area. But these are the only animals on the map, cows. However, I will show you something. There is an area here where you could put your chickens in, and yeah, there's a marker there. I don't know what that's for. Yeah, so there's an area there for your chickens or sheep. You could put a little sheep pen in there. That's probably what was originally here, actually, sheep. But the animals were originally, in the original versions of this map, over here. Oh, no, not there. Wrong way. But yeah, this is a little gem of a map, this is. I used to play this big time. Always used to be on this map. I even had it on a server as well, back in the day. A little hosted one that I hosted from my computer. The animals used to be over the back there. There used to be a little road where you could get to a little field over there. It looks like they've taken that bit out. Where is it? Down here is where you go to the other farm. And I'm sure it was down here somewhere. They have changed it a little. It looks a little different to what it used to. Yeah, it used to be an area over the back here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it was now. It is a little bit different to the way it used to be, because I can't find that area now. And this is one of your sell points. Yeah, it's a cereal factory, I think, this one. I think this is a cereals factory. Is it cereals? I don't think it's a production building. I don't think you can buy it as a production building. It's just a sell point, this one, I think. Oh no, you can. You can buy it. There it is there, look. Now where's the tip point now? Okay, perhaps it's all at the front now then. Perhaps they've done it all here. Tip and tip in here. and then you collect from there. So that's not too bad. Across the road you got your BGA and some bunkers. Don't know if they work or not. I've not fully tested the map yet. I've literally downloaded it and thought I'd do a little video on it because I love this map. It was brilliant. Back in the day it was absolutely brilliant. Around here there's another sell point. This is for your oils. This is the oil mill, this one. See your oils here. I don't quite know why they've stuck a washing line in the middle of the tip point, but oh well. That's a bit odd though. It's stuck a washing line right there. Look. There's your buy option there. Push that and you can buy it or lease it. I've got the leased option as well, so you can buy it or lease it. Not sure where. I presume the full ones. I presume the products spawn there. There is another sell point there as well. There's two down here. There's two different buildings. That's why. Joystick in this just that's unplug the joystick. Also, you've got your animal auction place. You can buy your cows here. Looks like cows is all you can buy here. So that's your animal bit. This looks like the dairy where you take your milk. You can buy this and produce milk. Your dairy products. I haven't done a dairy yet. Yeah, a bit odd having that washing line in the way. It's only on PC this map, so you could probably take it in the editor and just delete that if you know how to use the editor. Another track up to fields. You've got fields as far as the eye can see on this map. There's quite a few here to keep you busy for a while, that's for sure. They're quite fair size as well, some of them. Another area down here. What's this say? That's your sugar mill. So you've got a sugar mill. You can buy that and produce your sugar. What's that one? Place where you can sell your straw. That's Norfolk Straw Products Limited. Now you can buy and sell your straw here, and I presume grass as well can go here. Let's just have a look in the main menu. Oh, it's better I can sit up now. So hay goes to the animal dealer. Straw's animal dealer. I don't know what that one's for then. What that sell point's for then. And these are your products where you can sell them. There's two places for these two, and there's three places for this one. The cereals factory, which I showed you. You got your oil mill for your canola. Grapes, there's no sell point for, because obviously we don't do grapes in the UK. But if you wanted to put the grape greenhouse in, I'm sure you could smack a sell point, a sell everything point in for that. Sugar beans, corn, potatoes, and then obviously sugar beet you saw. Cut sugar beet you can do. Cotton obviously, because we don't do it. Sugar cane you can do, but we don't tend to do that in the UK. I could be wrong. There's nowhere to sell wool or eggs, but you can always put a sell point in for that if you needed to. There's your dairy. TMI you can sell at the animal dealer. So if you get a surplus of TMR, which I couldn't imagine you would. Silage can be sold at the BGA or the animal dealer. Grass, as you saw, is animal dealer. Hay is the same, and straw is the same. There's nowhere to sell. Oh, we obviously can't do flour then. Now, sugar you can sell at the dairy. Honey, cereals factory. No sell point for cereals, but you can always put, like I said, put a sell anything in. Oh, there's nowhere to sell the oils after you produced them. Oh, that could be interesting. I might have to put a sell everything in. Oh, we've got some fertiliser in storage, have we? And some herbicide, but I won't be using that. Nowhere to sell that, but I might be able to put in, like I said, a sell everything one. And these are ones I've got added in the mods list. So, let's say I wanted to put, let's put in a, would that fit in there, I wonder? Because I could pop it in there. Or pop it down at the BGA actually, couldn't I? There is room, I think, somewhere. Where did I see some space? I'm sure there's somewhere to whack it in. Let's just zoom out a bit. Not now. Oh, here we are. There's a bit of space. This is your vehicle dealer. But you could just whack a what's that one? That's for the extended oils. If I do the sell everything one, which is that one, the land's not owned by me, so it won't let me place it, but I could just put that in there or stick that one in there, so I could sell my products. So let's just walk round again. Got a petrol station, so you can buy petrol. Nice little lay-by here. Quite good, that. And this is your vehicle dealer. So you could probably buy this area if you wanted to. I don't know. No, you can't. Huh. Well, that could be interesting then. I dare say there's somewhere where we could smack it in if you wanted to sell all the other products. The little village up there. And we don't own any land to start with. That could be interesting. Whoops. How much is that field? Oh, there, we can buy field 11 because that don't cost you nothing. Field 11 don't cost you nothing, but it makes a good starter field. So the fields are various prices. You got that one at 846,000, 888,000. You got that one at 1,450,000. There's that one there at 465,000. 856,000. So yeah, they are quite pricey, some of the fields on this map. But I'm sure it wouldn't take long to make some money. And then you got your littler, smaller, cheaper fields down here. Got 7 and 6, which is 208,000, and 7 is 180,000. So yeah, I'm sure you'd make some money up. These looks like there's the grass fields up here. Let's just come out of that. Oh, wrong button. Let's just click on grass. You've got your grassy areas there. There's also this little one at the main farm. So, right, without further ado, let's just tab up to the main farm, and then we'll give you a guided tour of that. Right, this is your main farm. Obviously, there's no animals up here. You've got a vehicle maintenance shed, and you've got the Massey Ferguson 3670 that you start with. You've got the Manitou telehandler. You've got the Farm Tech trailer, little one. I think that's Farm Tech. Is it Farm Tech? No. Wagner. Welger. I don't know how to pronounce that. These are your tanks, fertiliser and herbicide tanks. You've got the John Deere 4755, and you've also got the John Deere 7810. Got some seed and fertiliser in here for your fields, and you've got the Amazon fertiliser spreader. Grain shed. There is grain in. I don't know if that's grain that you can use or sell, or whether it's just there as decoration, because it doesn't actually show up as being in the silo. You've got a bucket there for your telehandler, so we might actually try that in a minute, see if we can shift that. Another shed. You can store grain in there or bales. There's sheds around the back. Loads of sheds. There's loads of storage on this map. You've got the Deutzvar harvester, top liner harvester, and header trailer. We'll be putting that to work in a minute. All these doors open in these sheds, so you've got plenty of storage. There's loads of shed space. There's what, 4 here, plus the 4 round the corner. So you've got plenty of storage. And there's one there as well. So yeah. There's your house. You don't actually start there, but for some reason it starts you down the bottom. If you put in a doormat, I'm sure you could start there with no problem. See, all these doors on these sheds open, so everything's functional on the map. See, everything's functional, everything opens. I'll just have to go around and close them later. Now I've opened them all. Yeah. So yeah. You got some more starting equipment. You've got the car, which I have a tendency not to use, but it's there if I want it. You've got whatever that is, cedar. I can't pronounce that name. And you've got a 3 metre cultivator, but you're going to want something a bit bigger when you get the bigger fields, trust me. Otherwise it'll take forever. So that's your starting equipment. How are we doing for time? Yeah, I might actually crack on with field 11, I think. Let's make a start on field 11. Let's jump into the harvester. Oh, Lex has decided that she wants to pipe up. Right. Oh. It's attached to the trailer, it might help. The header might come with us then. There we go. It's a bit of a tight turn there. You have to sort of reverse back a little bit. Same with getting into the field 11. It's a bit of a tight turn because you have to come out of here and swing it right round, so you end up clipping a bit of the grass field. Got a grass field there which you own right next to the farm. Nice large grass field, so you could put animals in there. You could put your sheep and chickens and that in there if you wanted to, do you know what I mean? There's plenty of room, and still have a bit of grass field left. So if you're really into your sheep and chickens, that's the place you put them there. And then you'd have to put a sell point in for your wall. But yeah, I used to love playing on this map. It was an absolute awesome map, this was, back in the day. I'm hoping it's fully functional. Like I said, I've not tested it out fully. I've not tested the bunkers or anything like that, so I don't know if it's fully functional or not. Right, I'm going to get rid of this trailer because I don't like dolly steer trailers. I can't drive them. And I am also going to get rid of that cultivator and the seeder because I've got other seeders that are bigger that I can use. So what's the horsepower we got here? We've got 190, 175 and 170. So 190 will be the one that's going to operate the seeder. So the seeder, let's get the trailer first. My apologies guys if you can hear me vaping in the background. What's that one? That's 27. That's 23. That's the silage body, isn't it? I'm going to go with... That's 33, but that's with silage top. Silage sides. Can I use that one though? I'm going to try it and see if that takes grain still. So I'm going with a Marshall trailer for now. So we'll buy that. And then we'll look what we got money wise. 110,000. So if I get the seeder, which is going to be that one, it's 6 meters this seeder, and it's 185 horses the max that it requires. So we can put that on the back of the 47 John Deere 4755 was it? I think it was. So that'll be our seeding tractor. I don't ridge markers, don't use them. And then the cultivator I want. This will be ideal to test out some of this smaller equipment that I've got downloaded. The cultivator will be a 6 meter one, and that's one that takes 170. So again, we'll probably have to put it on the back of the other John Deere. That's it. That's our equipment that we've got now. Right, we'll get the combine sorted out on Courseplay for a moment. We will do it ourselves, but we'll get Courseplay doing it for now while I sort things out. Give it 4 headlands because it's quite tight this field. Try that. Get that on the way. We'll bring the price of Courseplay down, the wages down. We'll do that as well. So, right, we'll jump into the John Deere, where is he? There he is. And then we'll run down to the shop and pick up the equipment. Is there a front weight? Yeah, there is. We'll just run down and get the other stuff. Oh, it's locked already. First headland. You just have to coax it round. It does alright. Once the first headland's done, it's fine. Take the vape out, you might be able to hear what I'm saying now. Right. Put that back on. And we'll continue down to the shop. But yeah, it's such a beautiful map this. I couldn't resist the temptation to download it and put it on and play it and do a series on it. And then see if we can make some lovely money and get these bigger fields later on down the line. I'd love to have some of these bigger fields. But for them bigger fields, you're looking at upgrading the equipment. It's not the fastest tractor in the world, so I'll see you at the shop, guys. Right, here we are, back at the shop nearly. Just ding that tractor coming over here. These are kamikaze drivers on here, mate. what I'm going to do is I'm going to record an auto drive course to the shop and to the farm. I might even just put in the oh yeah, I could have done that, couldn't I? What an idiot. Alright, let's jump out. I just thought of something I can put in the store delivery thing, can't I? And get them to deliver it to the farm. Let's just whack it in here. I forgot I've got that. And then just reset it all up here. Which will be easier. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, the reset point's over here. Oh, there is a reset point at the farm. Oh, okay. That could be a bit difficult. I'm going to have to put on this and pull them back a bit. I know this is a bit unrealistic, guys, sorry. But it's put them a bit close to the shed and I can't get the tractor in there otherwise. That one we can get to alright. Right, so let's jump into that again then. I'll put the seeder on this one. We'll try the cultivator on the others and see how they go. I'd like to try and power match the equipment to the tractors if I can, but we'll see how it goes. I'll go and get this topped up with seed. Oh, I want to see if I can shift that grain in there as well, see if that's real grain. Because if it is, then we can put that into the trailer and take it down and get it sold. Be a bit of extra cash for us. Essentially free cash as well. Yep, that fills up alright, cool. That's that full. So that's ready to go. Right, let's just jump into the Merlot. We'll whack the bucket on and see if we can see if that's actually stuff that we can move. We won't need the pallet fork, so that can go. We won't need that, because we're not shifting pallets yet until I find somewhere to put in a sell point that sells everything, or the sell everything sell point. I've got sell points that does take everything, it's not just to sell everything one I've got other sell points that take everything. My phone's going berserk, I don't know why. Oh, it's Discord's going mad. Alright, so let's just see if that's real grain. Looks like corn. Yeah, it is. Bonus. We got free grain. Nice. I like that. That's a nice touch. That's brilliant. That's wicked. Right, let's get this sorted out on the trailer. Oh, that's a bonus. We've got some corn we can sell then. Shop. We'll get a baler as well, we'll get a square baler. And we'll bale that straw. Right, just need to do a Yui. It's handy that grains house, because then we can sell that for a bit of extra cash. Oh. Let's jump into that. I'm going to sell that truck too, because I don't use cars. It's a farming game, not a car game. Don't use cars. It's just got to wait as well. No, it hasn't. Move the cultivator out of the way so that we can get out of the yard. So this has been a bit of a map tour, a setup video, and the start of the Let's Play. So this episode's probably going to be a bit longer than normal, guys. I do apologise for that, but it's just sort of getting started and getting things sorted out, finding our way around the farm and things like that. Park that there for a minute. I'll jump back into that in a minute. Are we stuck? Once he gets the first couple of headlands done, it'll be fine. He's ready to be emptied too. I've got some smaller, medium-sized tractors that would be ideal for this map that I can't use on Valley Springs, or well, I'm thinking of bringing Attingham to an end, because it's not, doesn't seem very popular, that one. Right, well, I want a baler, so let's purchase a baler. We'll go for one of the cheaper ones for now. We'll go with squares, because then we can stack them in the sheds then. There's plenty of sheds we can stack bales in, so. We'll go with this one, I think, actually. No, we won't. I'm going with the John Deere one. I'll go with that one. With the single wheel. And we'll purchase that. So we now own a baler. Don't know how many bales we're going to get out of this field, mine, because it's quite tiny, so. And obviously it's not been limed or fertilised, so. Is that going to be in the way there? No, which is alright. Alright, let's jump into the Massey. Baler should be here. Oh, actually, hang on a minute, before we might be able to replace this Massey with a JD. Let me jump out a minute. How much will we get for the Massey? So we've got a bit more power on the other one I'm looking at. How much we're getting for that? 76. Let's sell that. Alright, let's see what we can. Probably shot myself in the foot now, you watch. Because I do have Discord again. My apologies for my phone going off, guys. Where is it? There it is, that one. The premium. And she runs at 225 horse. And it's, let's get the wide wheels. 124,000. Design. I'll have the double beacons. I'll have a front PTO. Front loader we don't want. Front fenders, yes, we've got. And the GPS we'll have just in case I want it. Actually, no, we won't put that on yet. Right, 127,000, we'll buy that. And we've got another John Deere on the farm, guys. So all you John Deere fans will be loving this. The only thing we haven't got John Deere yet is the harvester. and the Merlot. Not Merlot, sorry, Manitou. I'll have to see if I can find a John Deere telehandler. Then I can have a John Deere farm. And this one will be ideal for the cultivator as well. Because the cultivator requires 170 horse. And this is 225 horse, so this will work ideal on this map, I think, this tractor. Might upgrade the fleet to these eventually, so that we've got all these on there. I might even get my one as well, the tractor that I used to drive, which is I think I've still got it on here, the one I used to drive in real life. I'm so glad they put it in the game. I think I've still got it. It might be under large tractors actually, because it's been classified wrong. It should be medium and not large. There she is. There she is. That's the one I used to drive in real life. Mine was the... Is it the... That's the one. Yeah, 270. That is the one. 8410. With the front PTO. That's the one. There she is. 95,000 that is. And it's 270 horsepower. So we might see that on the farm as well, guys. I am so happy I've got a map that I can use my tractor on. When I used to drive in real life. Right, anyway guys, I think I better bring this episode to an end, because I think it's going to be at least 40 minutes this episode, if not more. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, guys. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also comment if you want to. And when we return, we'll get some more work done on this field. We'll be prepping this field for seeding, so we'll get it cultivated. We'll get it limed and fertilised, and then we'll get it reseeded. We'll get that corn sold that's in the shed as well. That'll be a bit of extra cash for us. And we'll see where we go from there money wise. Once we've sold the bales, sold this, I think it's oats in this field. I think it's oats. I didn't look, to be quite honest, what it was. I just bought the field. Yeah, it's oats. So we'll get these oats sold and see what we make from that. And we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, guys. So bye for now.